Hey everybody, and welcome back to We the Revolution. It's Act 3, Day 7, and the common folk love us. We got some work to do to bring the revolutionaries and the aristocrats around, though. We're both pretty heavily on the dislike side of the equation. Alright, yes, we saw this before from our wife. I am leaving. I need to take our son away from this sick city. Do not try to find us. Alright, who are you, sir? Are you the... You're not the boy that was the guard and we said you can't be a guard anymore, are you? Are you Private Victor Duval? Yes, Monsieur le Juge. How old are you? 17, Monsieur le Juge. In my day, children were more responsible than that fellow. How long have you been serving in the army? For 3 weeks, Monsieur le Juge. And you have already managed to commit a war crime? Okay, so this is a totally different guy. Do you know the possible consequences that await you? Do you want to say something? Yes, sir, I did not intend to let the prisoner go free. Alright, so you let a prisoner go free. The common folk and the revolutionary... Well, let's get an idea. If we give you the death penalty, we're screwed. If we acquit you, we're not screwed, because I'm saying this goes down to 0. If we acquit you, this almost goes down to 0, but not quite. So, I mean, it sounds like maybe acquittal is in your future, sir. What do we have here? During a fight in the suburbs, 4 lancers from enemy troops were detained by our militia regiment. Our soldiers first shot down their horses, then stormed the inn in which the cavalrymen had run to on foot. Restrained and gagged, the enemies were taken to the temporary headquarters located in a small farm in the country. There was no time for interrogation, as a counteroffensive was still underway. Instead, the prisoners were detained in a storage cellar guarded by a 17-year-old Private Victor Duval. Following protocol, he was armed with a rifle and a pistol. In the evening, one of the officers wanted to move the lancers to the general's staff. He found the guard was sleeping near the door, and one of the cavalrymen had managed to escape. His companions must have lifted him up and helped him to remove the old rusty bars. The escapee gave away the location of our field staff, and we lost our prisoners. Okay, so you were dereliction of duty, you were sleeping on the job. I mean, I have to acquit you if I can, because the death penalty is bad news for me. So, let's unlock some questions, shall we? Alright, we got a lot of things to answer. There's one trap. Accusation, extenuating circumstances, crime scene, and course of events. Fight, rusty bars, sleeping guard, farm in the country, storming an inn. There was a fight, and that was part of the course of event. That was not, excuse me. Okay, farm in the country is the crime scene. Storming an inn is part of the course of events. A sleeping guard is the accusation. Rusty bars, extenuating circumstances, that could be a trap. And we know there's a trap. So if this isn't a trap, rusty bars must be a trap. So fight is the extenuating circumstances. There you go. Alright. Geez. There's not a lot of questions I can ask you to lead to your acquittal, is there? Why were you so tired on the day of the incident? Were you fighting? The headquarters were located on a farm. I see in the files that the prisoners would not give up without a fight. How many soldiers were in the headquarters when the prisoners escaped? Sorry about that. If you heard some buzzing, that was my phone going off on vibrate. I see in the files that the prisoners would not give up without a fight. I heard they hid in a house and fought with bayonets. Yet your command decided to lock them in a cellar and leave a lone child to guard them? What would you have done if they had started running? If you were not asleep at the moment, of course, I would have shot them. Sure, that kid would shoot someone. Have you ever killed a man? Answer the question. Yes, the day before, we were fighting with bayonets and I pierced someone's head right through. Okay, no comments. I mean, it's already looking pretty good for you right now, sir. What do we have to answer? Did the defendant confess to the crime? Was his act counter-revolutionary in nature? How did the Lancers manage to escape? They pulled the bars from the window. Was the defendant fighting on the day of the incident? I think we can ask that question without too much worry. Were you fighting? Only in the morning, Monsieur le Juge. Why? The column found itself under artillery fire, there was panic, and we escaped. In the old days, we fought like men. What happened to us? Did you run too, soldier? A man standing right next to me was torn in half by a round shot. You escaped because you were scared? Yes, I was scared. Let me guess, you were also too scared to shoot the prisoners. If I hadn't been sleeping, you better stop talking, boy. I mean, it seems like... Yeah, he was sleeping on the job, but he was also traumatized that day, and they left one boy to hold 4 men. You know what? I'm not even going to ask the rest of the questions. I guess I can ask this one. How many soldiers were in the headquarters when the prisoners escaped? About 30, I think, and the officers too, but they were sitting a bit further away. The cellar was near a pigsty under the woodshed. Were there any other guards? Exactly, 30 culprits, but only one scapegoat? I think they were patrolling along the fence, and none of them caught the escapee? Apparently not. Call in the witness. Please introduce yourself, Captain Berrier. That is all you have to say about yourself? I mean, that's his name. We asked him. I do not have time for this. The enemy is coming at us while we are wasting our time on traitors. You consider this young man to be a traitor, or why did you leave such an inexperienced soldier on watch? So that he would become more experienced. Do you know of an easier task than sitting on a stool and making sure that 4 exhausted, injured men don't escape from a locked room? Every soldier must be of some use. Were you aware of the defendant's exhaustion when you gave him that order? Obviously, that's why I told him to guard the prisoners in a safe place. Meanwhile, I and my people were supporting Colonel de Montigny's flank, who was engaged with enemy troops. Alright, so, I mean, the jury, I think even if I ask this last question of you, the jury's not going to get to a execution verdict. So, did he confess to the crime? I mean, he did confess to falling asleep, but that's not a crime, as far as I want to rule the crime. It was not counter-revolutionary, no. He was fighting, but his unit deserted the battlefield. He was, and he proved to be a hero. He spent the whole day behind the lines. Yes, his unit deserted. There you go. I mean, desertion could be rule for execution, but the jury doesn't see it that way, so acquittal it is. Now, once again, the revolutionaries hate our guts. Alright, so if we get a revolutionary item that pops up in here, we have to let them go. Can I see? I cannot see what's underneath. There's only 2 of them, it looks like. This crime took place in our court. The manager of our archives, Ludovic Malan, hired his wife's cousin, his daughter's husband, and a friend from school, assigning each to a different position. The accused claims that a dog would be able to perform their duties, so it really did not matter whom he chose to hire. Hold on, wait a minute. So the crime took place in our court. The manager of our archives... Oh, so he, this is nepotism. He's hiring family members and stuff instead of actually qualified people. So, I mean, off with your head, sir. I don't really think that's an execution level crime, but I do consider it a crime, and if we're only given these 2 options, and hopefully if I off with your head, the revolutionaries will like me a little more. There you go, just a little bit. So we have Guide and Bouhier. They are reported to have robbed a drunk person whose name I won't even... Thade? When they threatened to stab him with a knife, he quickly gave them his wallet. The victim was not injured. I mean, you still did strong arm robbery. So assault with a deadly weapon and all that. So off with your heads too. There we go. Maybe strong arm robbery isn't with a weapon. Maybe that's just with your fists. I don't know. But they definitely were bad dudes. By falling asleep, you put many lives in danger, but we still need you in our ranks. You're free to go, Private. We should not be so lenient. We are at war. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I just said. We're at war, so we need our soldiers. Yes, soldiers should fight, not rot in a cell. What? The whole unit could have been killed because of him. I mean, could they? You did consider it counter-revolutionary? Well, I don't, so... I don't care what you think, Tonville. Alright, let's move on. Hello, Father. Where are they? Where is my son? I do not know. Matilda did not say anything. There were a few tears, but mostly silence. I saw no need to ask for any details when I knew she would not tell me anyway. You let them leave the house? I mean, what was he gonna do? Bar them? Like, falsely imprison his own family members? Why should I try to stop them? Did they leave because of me? Everyone left. I'm still here. You are still my son. I'm not who you wanted me to become. No, but I believe in you, and I will believe in you until the end. It is the end, at least for me. Goodbye, family. Abandoned. Your reputation is so low that nobody wants to spend time with you. Only your father is by your side, as always. I mean, our reputation is pretty high. I mean, maybe not with these two, but the general populace, it's pretty high. Alright, so there's our measly reinforcements. Alright, we got 3 people. I mean, we really need to hold this line for sure. Can I put my position here? Garrison full, yeah, we'll deal with that. Okay, so let's go for this one. Large versus large, frontline assault versus frontline assault. We're slightly more effective than they are. They're aggressive. We need to remember they're aggressive. We do have cannons we're worried about. So, if I was them... Well, I don't care what I would do if I was them. What I need to do is take out the cannons. So... neutral attack would be fine. Defense attack... I think we need to defense because they have cannons. We know they're aggressive, so I'd like to pop out my medic on that front line there. So my rear troops here will go for exclusively the cannons. Our front will try to defend against the front line, and we have the medic up front to try to heal them should they get injured. So let's fight this battle, please. Defense versus frontline assault. That sucked. They took out almost all their cannons. I mean, it wasn't great, but we still did something. I'd love to go for a bit of suppressive fire here. We don't need to attack the... I mean, the cannon has such little HP that we can probably kill it. And then the rest of our back troops can go against the the infantry here, so. Suppressive fire versus frontline assault. That was not great. There probably goes our position. Alright. Do a frontline assault, could do a suppressive fire, tactic particularly effective against defensive enemies, neutral attack, a defensive attack. I mean, we need our back line to do something, so I'm gonna do for a bit of frontline assault, perhaps. Probably should have done a suppressive fire, honestly, but yeah, that wasn't as good of a volley as I hoped it would be. I need to keep this line. I need to hold this line so that our position doesn't die. So maybe maybe a bit of a suppressive fire will work. It'll boost the defense of this one lone guy. Suppressive fire against neutral. Ah, there, it did it. Alright, we saved our position. Alright, can we cannot move, oh, we can move our position maybe to the next battle. Who needs them the most? You have no artillery here. So you have 5 infantry and 7 musketeers. You have... I'm thinking you're probably better needed over here. If I can move you. Alright, I do need to remember before I end to use my influence points if I can. So, I mean, I guess spending time with our family is not important much anymore because family is only one person at this point. So let's fight this battle, please. Large troop versus large troop. Frontline assault versus defense. We are way more effective than they are. They do have cannon, though. That's what I'm concerned about. Let's go for a bit of defensive tactic. That back line again. I mean, suppressive fire looks like it'll kill them, but then our rear is not defended well against their assault. So I'm going to pop the medic back out and I'm going to put them on the front line again. They have a lot of infantry. So let's fight this battle, please. Defense against defense. So their cannons aren't going to attack at all? You guys are idiots. Alright, I think we missed, for some reason, the animation of the healing didn't happen. Frontline assault, suppressive fire. I think we can continue to suppress these guys. Even though it doesn't look like it's going to do much, I think that's what we do. Because we have a lot more... I mean, we kind of rule the shooting category. Try to keep our front line alive as best we can. Yeah, the healing animation's not playing. I'm going to continue to do the same things. More suppressive fire, please. Frontline assault, so they reduce their defense, so our musketeers here can really pick them off. mean, you can't break through this. You just can't break through this, dude. Let's do it again. Suppressive fire. As long as we're not taking any damage, basically, why not keep spamming it? There you go, you're dead. We killed 10 of you when we lost 1 guy. I'm sorry to you, Mr. One Guy, but thank you for your sacrifice. Alright, now this is the only one left, so let's put the physician in there if we can. There you go. And let's defend this spot. Large troop versus large troop. Defense against neutral. Much more effective than him, so... He does not have any artillery, so... Bully for me. I mean, I think we just suppressive fire the heck out of these guys. Go for that back row, yeah. Take him out. And, I'll put my medic... I'll put my medic on the front line again. Sure, why not? Didn't know whether to put them here or here. Suppressive fire versus frontline assault, so it's good to put our medic on the front line. Yeah? All of that, and we only killed 1 guy. I mean, it's possible that these are, you know, just abstractions. That this isn't one soldier. Maybe this is a team of soldiers. So, maybe just killing 1 guy is actually better than it sounds. But, alright, so let's do another suppressive fire. If we have the cannon, we might as well use it. And that, boosts the defense of our front line, so keeps them alive longer. Well, look at you. 1 lone guy against all of these. I mean, I might as well just do another suppressive fire. See why not. There you go. Lost 3 guys, killed 9. It's a good trade. Achievement unlocked, Force of Habit. Don't know what that's all about, but maybe that's keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Alright, so we need to consider what we want to do here. Let's move the physician back. I don't know. Should I move the physician back? Doesn't matter, I don't think. We have to shore up some of these areas, so... can you go away? Can you show me 6 of 12, 9 of 12, 11 of 12? So, here we don't have a lot of... We need to put 6 more... Well, now, I'm not going to put 6. I'm going to put 5 more. Well, crap. I can't do that, actually. If I want to fully load up the front lines, I can put 3 Levy en Masse in there. And now I need... Well, actually, I was wrong. I need 3 more. I could put 3 infantry right there. So... yeah. Well, 2 infantry, I guess. So if I give you the cannon... I can give you 2 infantry then. There it goes. That fills you out. You need 3 more people. I can give you 3 city guard. I mean, it's actually not great because they're on the 2nd row, but I can give you 3 city guard. And down here, 1 more person. You need more. You need the city guard as well. So I guess I could take from back here, but I kind of want those in there just in case any sneaky guys come through. Let's throw all the 3 musketeers in there as well. There you go. In case we get any sneaky flanks like last time. I know this part is completely open, but hopefully we don't get any attacks through there. Alright, let's... Oh, wait. I was about to end the day. Spend more time with your family. Facilitate the persuasions. The persuasions of who? Field hospital. Recruit a physician. Headquarters. Build barricades. Help center. Recruit a logistics specialist. Let's go with building barricades, please. Yes, please. Build the barricades. We have 4 influence left. End the day. Everyone escapes. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people escape. 4 more days until relief comes. I mean, they're just wiping out this area over here, but not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Reputation up 6. Act 3, Fraternité, Day 8. Oh, hello, sir. Today we only have minor cases to deal with. Okay. Revolutionaries -1, common folk -1. Why are they -1ing me? The rat plague. Okay, so... Alright, what are we dealing with today? A whole bunch of them. Judge Germain Soleil accepted a bribe from a merchant who is known to have deceived a number of his clients. The pieces of evidence against Soleil are letters and significant amounts of money found in his office not long after his conversation with the merchant. I mean, you can't be a judge and accept bribes, so off with your head. Clement Abadi robbed his neighbor's cellar. He stole 16 large jars of jam and many other preserves. When the guard knocked at his door, most of the food had already been consumed. I mean, you can't steal food in the middle of a war. Off with your head. Jungi. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's not... certainly it's not just Guy, right? I don't know. Duclos sold Michel Duverger. Yeah, sorry about that. Terrible pronunciation. I never said I spoke French. A pistol that turned out to be broken. The interrogation revealed that the accused had 2 identical weapons. After he tried the working pistol, Duclos switched them, took the money, and then escaped. Well, that's straight up fraud. Off with your head. Jeune Guy, or I said it again, Guy or Guy, I don't know. Bruno, a professional robber, has been caught again. He broke into a bureau de change, whereupon he stole several thousand francs. His own mistress reported him after he got angry and beat her up. This is going to be bad for the revolutionaries. Yeah, I'm at 0 with them right now. Nadine Barreau was raped in the kitchen of a Parisian tavern. Witnesses testified they could hear her screaming for help, even though they were outside the building. Yet a patrol that walked right by the inn did not do anything to rescue the victim. The patrol consisted of all these guys. If you didn't help a woman that was being assaulted, you deserve to get off with your head. And then Wilfrid Allard agreed to print a treatise written by a man named Sartre. However, the publication was ceased. The treatise was trying to disseminate the strange belief that France should be divided into autonomous regions ruled by the citizens. We cannot tolerate such subversives. So he was a real revolutionary. He wanted a revolution from the revolution. I mean, that's maybe not a good thing to do in the middle of a war effort. It sounds like a very fascist thing to say. I'm sorry, but I also needed to do that so that the revolutionaries liked me a little more. Oh, there you go. All right, so thank you. Aristocrats -10, common folk +3, revolutionaries +1. Uh-oh, cutscene.
Mathilde.
Hello, madam? Oh, my wife is gonna kill me. Oh, my wife stabbed me.
I do not understand.
I mean, I think I understand. She blames us
Father,
for the death of our one child and the maiming of our
hear me?
other.
Always. I fixed you. You will live, at least for now.
Hello,
Where
Geppetto.
am I? Who are you?
I am the truth about your unhappiness and the lie about your greatness. They are both the reasons for your presence in this place, where everything started.
Can you
I
just
don't
speak plainly?
understand.
I repaired all the damage, as I always do. You will live, but do you want to? Are you ready to admit that it is my performance, my show?
You saying you're calling the shots this whole time?
Mathilde. I love her so.
I know, but she no longer returns that love. Not for a long time. I made sure of that.
And who are you?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, you can
I
put it
am
that way.
the truth overcoming the lies that you keep telling yourself. The lies that you are here for power.
I mean, I don't want to
For
be here
the
for power.
numerous choices and endings. I have not designed you for that.
Designed?
You are supposed to suffer, to make others laugh or grieve. To feel. Now is the only real choice you will ever make. To die and never feel anything again. Or to really feel what being a true hero is like.
I am a judge, not a...
Tell me, when was the last time you read all the files connected to a single case?
I've been reading a lot.
The last time you really heard everything the accused had to say?
I mean, not recently, but we have done before.
I need a hero, not a judge. People want to be heroes.
How could I? My wife wanted to kill me. My family hates me.
Fight for their lives.
We've been fighting.
Half the city wants me dead.
Fight for Paris.
We've been
My
trying.
brother comes with an unconquerable army.
Then be a shield for the poor and terrified souls who do not have anyone else to defend them.
I mean, haven't you
A shield.
seen us?
I could
Doing that?
open your wounds instead, and you will never suffer again.
No, thank
Paris
you.
would fall. But since you are not interested, I would find someone in your place. Here is the choice you craved so dearly for.
I mean, we haven't been trying to save the city of Paris for so long just to give it up. So I choose life.
Will they accept me?
They do not have to, but you will defend them anyway.
Oh, that's what
you
we've been
will
doing.
become a legend for it, and one day they will appreciate you. Now rise up. You have to defeat him.
What a weird segment. That's so out of place and doesn't really make a lot of sense. So is this all a dream? Okay, you're coming from the side. You're coming up. You're coming up. All right, that's fine. We got a lot of troops. So I can't put the physician here. So there's no reason to delay this one. Let's just go for it. Large troop versus large troops. Suppressifier versus neutral. We're much more effective than he is. Yeah, there you go. There's a cannon. Good old artillery. Let's, well, we definitely need to get the cannon to go. We need to attack their back row. So, suppressive fire, please. I mean, we could just entrench, but no point in that. Suppressive fire it is. Suppressive fire versus frontline assault. That's bad for them because they've now lowered their defense. They do quite a bit of damage to us, honestly. Yeah, quite a lot of damage to us. Paralyzing fear. Residents escape 30% slower. What's that all about? Yeah, let's do another suppressive fire. It's another frontline assault. Took out one of their riflemen. Yeah, our front line's not looking so hot right now. Another suppressive fire it is, I guess. There you go. We saved our one man up front. Lost 5 to kill 9. Yeah, we really have to shore up this area before we leave. Again, we can't put the physician here, so no reason why not to take this one. Large troops against large troops, suppressive fire against defense. I mean, we're twice as effective as they are. So I think I'm going to do the same kind of roll. Suppressive fire. Try to take out their riflemen. There's no fear. At least not yet. Our cannon did nothing. They're probably going to kill our cannon. Yeah, there goes our cannon. I mean, let's just do another suppressive fire, I think. Front line, we'll just try to hold the line. That's what they're there for. But they did not hold the line very well. Alright. I guess we just do it again. Another suppressive fire. We like this tactic. Maybe to the detriment of our people, but seems like it's working. We lost quite a few people back. Yeah, we did. Alright, we held though. Lost 8 to kill 9. Not a good trade. But we almost don't have to defend this area anymore. Let's pop our physician in here for the last defense. Large troops, suppressive fire versus frontline assault. I mean, he's a little more effective. I mean, not more effective than us, but more effective. Ooh, they have cannons. So I would like to entrench, but that's not going to kill their cannons. So I feel like I have to suppressive fire them just to try to take out that rear Or should I defend? Well, that doesn't use my cannon, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with suppressive fire. Their cannons are gonna tear us up, but suppressive fire versus neutral. Yeah, we lost our cannon. But we took out both of theirs, though. That's good. Somehow. Oh, we got to get our front line to do something here. So no more suppressive fire. Our front line is fairly good. So let's do a let's do a neutral attack. Neutral versus frontline assault. They are going to really tear into our people with their bonus attack power there. Alright, we can end this now. Yeah, I think just a neutral... Well, that won't get a... Yeah, just the frontline assault will be fine. Against one guy. I didn't put our medic out. Darn. I completely forgot about our medic. All of that about, hey, we should keep our medic. And I forgot to put our medic even on the board. Okay, so let's consider the situation. We need 8 people here. 5 people here, 6 people here. I don't think we have that many. Let's give you your cannon back. Well, no, not 2 cannons. Let's take your medic or your physician away. Let's kind of spread the cannons out a little bit then, huh? So 1 cannon here. Maybe 1 cannon here. May want to rethink that. You do need a lot more leve en masse, so how many leve en masse can I put in here? You need 2 more. I'll give you 2 more musketeers, certainly. There you go. Now you can take a whole load of infantry. Actually, I probably needed the infantry up here, but you know, it is what it is. There's not really a lot to go around, honestly. Let's just give you all 5 city guards. And you can lump them together, right? There you go. You just get 10 city guards and 1 guy up front holding the line. That poor man. And yeah, I guess you get a musketeer. There you go. Well, actually, I have all these guys back here I could have repositioned, but they're not any better. A lot of infantry. Okay, so what do we want to do? We can build barricades. I think we just keep building barricades. We're down to 3 influence points. I know these areas here are completely unguarded, but not much I can do about that right now. So, end the day, I suppose. Three days before relief comes, so they wipe out this section. And we've saved 300,000 to their killing 63,000. I think we're coming out on top in that equation. This is Act 3, Fraternité Day 9. But this should be where we end the episode, honestly. Yeah, oh, this is our own freaking wife. Can we execute our own wife? I mean, let's just consider, if we don't, oh, we don't know what will happen. Ooh, okay, well, that's a cliffhanger to leave you on, but that's where I'm going to leave you. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.